Well, we think Big Mama has had her babies. The um, guinea hog, the female guinea hog that came from Laurel, from the Summerall farm, she was looking big, and we saw her the other day. Looked like her teats looked to me like she had had, or looked to Patty like she had had the babies, and so we're just, Honey and I, don't you try to mount me. We're out here walking through the woods, seeing if we can't find where she's built her nest. I'd love to find her nest out here in the pine forest, because I'd like to maybe come out here and build a shelter over it, and also it'll give us an idea of her pattern. You know, I don't know if she would have considered where the water source is when she was building her nest. Would she have nested within a reasonable distance of the water source, or was it more important to her to find a remote spot in this 25.5 acre area? Was quiet and solitude more important to her than closeness to the water? I'm thinking that may be the case, because they do go foraging at the farthest points already away from the water source, so it's not like she doesn't know where it is, or it's not like she's not used to traveling the distance from the farthest spot on the property to come back to the water source. So I'm probably not going to be able to find her right now. I'm going to have to wait till catch her when she comes up to the water source where we feed twice a day, and then catch her and follow her back, probably. So I've kind of covered the area that I felt like was the first option, considering the location of the water source, hoping that I could see. Every few minutes I stop, listening to hear her babies maybe talking to her, or her talking to them, and hadn't had any luck. So I'm probably just going to scratch it for now, and go with plan B and catch her at the water trough, and then let her take us to the babies. I had a false alarm. I was standing quietly and heard a little grunting and thought, ooh, maybe that's her talking to her babies. But nope, that is either Polly or not Floppy, whichever one it is. And she's only got one of her little knuckleheads. I'll tell you, those three babies that she had are just so nice and plump and fat. Patty really thinks that means that Big Boy is their daddy, but I don't know. I just really think that it's because there were only three, that Polly or not Floppy right there had only three, and so she had plenty of milk and only three babies. They had no competition for nourishment, so she's about had enough of them nursing, though, because we saw her this morning. Hey, baby girl. Yeah, what she's telling y'all is she's had enough of her babies nursing, because this morning we heard her, or saw her actually scolding them like I don't know what when they were trying to continue nursing. So she's trying to wean them now. But anyway, that was a false alarm. Henry? Now Henry's over here wanting me to pet him. Well, no dice. Oh, I heard another one, but that's going to be another one of Polly or not Floppy's babies. So I'll have to go with plan B. I've been looking out here probably, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes I've been looking. No dice. And so I hear Tomas calling me. Oh no, maybe that's Patty calling. They probably both calling me because I left my phone inside charging because the battery's about dead. So anyway, back to plan B. I'll have to wait to catch her up here and then watch her from afar and see if I can follow her to wherever she's got her nest, because I've looked all within the area that I thought it might be, if water source was her main consideration. So I'm guessing that security and solitude ended up being actually her main consideration. We'll find them, and when we do, you'll be the first to know. So, day 2, still looking for Big Mama and her babies. It's not like we've performed an exhaustive search or anything, but I mean, there are 25.5 acres, and we're just following trails that the goats and the cows have forged, and the pigs really, through the property. And if you remember yesterday, I was telling you that I figured one of two things. She either wanted to have a nest close to the water source, or she wanted to have a nest far away for seclusion purposes. And while I certainly could have missed her in the area that I considered close to the water source, I kind of don't think I did. And
I think she'd come for food. She's right that close.
Yeah, Patty made a good point that she would probably come up when everybody else did at feeding time if she was right close. So I think Patty's probably right that more likely it was the second option, that she built her nest away from over there for seclusion purposes. So right now we're just about at the farthest point away from where the gate is to come in here.
Yeah.
And we're just stopping every few seconds and listening. There's a car going by right now, just kind of listening to see if we can hear her talking to her babies or her babies talking to her. So we're going to keep looking. And we're not real concerned because Patty has seen her come up. She does come up, but she comes up looking for a few tidbits of feed, but they're usually all gone by the time she gets there. But she's got to come up there for water. And she has. She's come up for water. We just hadn't caught her since we realized she had the babies. We haven't caught her in time for us to follow her and see where she's nested with the babies. So we'll keep you posted. So we're on the trail this morning. I came to feed the animals and decided to just sit here and wait her out. And sure enough, she showed up. That's her nearest the camera right there. And you can tell by her ninnies, she has obviously had babies. Hey, Henry. Henry with the photo bomb. Well, I might just have to start walking down the path in the direction from which Big Mama came, because I've been sitting here almost an hour and she's still cleaning up. That's the thing about pigs, man. If you throw some feed out, there will be nothing left. I mean, she's getting every little morsel that was on the ground. And all the other animals are still hanging around too, probably because I'm here. And they're wondering if I've got another prize for them, I suppose. All right, she's getting a little water, so maybe she's going to tank up on water and head out. We'll see. If not, I may just have to head that way and see if she'll follow me, and then show me the way to her babies. What's that? Alright, so been sitting out there an hour and the animals just wouldn't leave because I was sitting there. So Patty came out with a bucket and went down the fence line in the other direction and distracted Honey. And so what I'm doing is just coming down the trail from which Big Mama came this morning, and I'll take up a position down here and see if I can be down here when she comes. And I don't know, the nest may be close to this trail, so maybe I can hear the piglets. I could go past where she's got the babies and not be any better off than we were. So I think I'll walk all the way down the fence line though, and if it's not obvious to me, then I'll start coming back and I'll just take up a position where I can see Big Mama and then follow her when she starts coming, and hopefully we won't have the whole rest of the herd of animals come with us. Alright, that's what I'll do. Well, that plan didn't work. Honey found me. Honey and all the animals found me. But we'll see what's fixing to happen, because there's Big Mama. She came down with everybody. So now my job is to trail her. And now I'm afraid she's going back to see if she can find another little bite of food before she left. See, what she don't understand is if I can find where she's got those babies, I'll bring her a can of food when I feed the animals, or whenever. Yep, that's what she's doing. She's going back to see if she can find one more little piece that she missed. Doggone it. Alright, so here we go. Looks like Big Mama is now heading down the trail. The sad news is everybody else is too. And there's Henry trying to mount Honey right behind me. You better not try to mount me, you sapsucker. Alright, she's turned down the trail. Oh yeah, she's heading to her nest now. Now me and Patty walked down this trail the other day. She must have had her babies awful quiet. We're gonna see how far this goes. I don't want to get too close to her to spook her. Yep, just turning right. Patty guessed that she would be going this way. And she is. Alright, yesterday, Patty and I were right here, and we went that way where that old visqueen is. Big Mama's turning left. So we just made a wrong turn yesterday. Looks like she's heading to a high point. Well, maybe not. Now she's going down. She's starting to talk, so she must be getting close. She's starting to bark a little bit. Now, I gotta make sure. Looks like there they are. 1, 2. Oh, she's got a passel of them. And I gotta be easy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 if I can. Alright, they're going to be nursing. Yay. Oh, they're so fine. Now, I'm not sure how she's going to behave. Guinea hogs are generally docile and accepting. Oh, they're so pretty, Big Mama. They're so pretty. Let's see here. Boy, girl, girl, boy. Boy. I can't tell what the one on the far right is. Boy. So only 2 girls out of 6 babies. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. Yay. Hey, Big Daddy, your baby's over here. Now, I wonder if I can get back to here. And show Patty. Alright. So ends the mystery. Big Mama's got 6 beautiful babies. 6 to 8 is average for a guinea hog, so she hit the lower half of the average. And we don't know if maybe she might have lost 1 or 2. I don't see really a well-defined nest. But, hey, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, hey. Man, that's a stout little sucker. They look so good. Yay! So this is the Summerall line, ladies and gentlemen, that you've heard us talk about. These little babies are going to grow into some fine baby pigs and some fine big pigs. All right. Well, we couldn't be happier. Took us a few days to find them, and it's hard to tell by looking at them. We were guessing earlier 3 to 5 days, and I think that's probably right. They're probably 3 to 5 days old, and looking good. Thanks for watching.